Our biz doc, Nick Bontis, is back with another weekly house call. And this week, Nick, we're going to talk about twits and tweets and the great Twitter sphere out there. Do we care?
Yes, we should care. The Twitter sphere is something real, a micro-blogging communications distribution channel. In simple English, what does it mean? If you can put a message together in 140 characters or less, you can send it out to the Twitter sphere, meaning everybody is available to hear what you have to say. And it is really everybody, counting 200 million people tweet, log on almost every single day, and the tweets are coming fast and furious. In fact, at the last World Cup of soccer, there were 3,000 tweets sent per second during the game. And if you recall, when Michael Jackson passed away, there were so many tweets that it actually crashed the servers. So it is a very real communication channel, and if you've never been on the Twitter sphere, you gotta log on.
Well, is this the new Facebook?
It is a little bit like the new Facebook, except this is specific text, right? So you're only got the 140 characters, but you can send links, shortened URLs, to pictures or video, so it actually lends itself quite nicely to multimedia.
Now, I use Twitter, TV Connie, to promote our show, Always Good News, and am I doing the right thing here?
Absolutely. So for business people who want to get into the Twitter sphere, there's two primary objectives from a business perspective. The first one is promotion, which is what you're doing with Always Good News. You know, you tweet, you know, what are the segments that are going to be on tomorrow or the next day. So promotion to a new type of customer or clientele and expanding your reach is very important through Twitter. The second way is to understand customer sentiment. In other words, you could actually search Always Good News. Whenever anybody's talking about the show or AGN, you would get a Twitter alert. So it's kind of like a little bird talking to you saying, hey, Connie, people are talking about it. So a lot of large companies like Coca-Cola and McDonald's, even Tim Hortons, are monitoring the Twitter sphere so that they can gauge and evaluate how the customers are reacting to their products and services.
So it really speeds up the whole marketing segment of business, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's communication, not lightning speed.
And customer tracking.
That's right.
Now, I understand it can also be life and death.
Yeah, well, the great thing now about Twitter sphere is that you can use your smartphones like your BlackBerry or your iPhone, and we all know that these phones have GPS or location-based services, global positioning satellite, which means when you can tweet while at the same time knowing where you are, it actually integrates two very important technologies together. So we have a lot of evidence of this. For example, when we had the fires in California, in San Bruno, California, just recently, all the firefighters and all the emergency personnel were actually tweeting on their BlackBerries what was happening with the fire, you know, what section, what were the boundaries, where it was moving to next. So it was a great way to actually collaborate among a whole group of people very, very quickly. And the second way that it's being used is through the police force. Because if a crime takes place and you're following, because you follow people on Twitter and you're following a certain police force, for example, Burlington or Hamilton Police Force, they can actually send a tweet to say, has anybody seen this type of individual? Or has anybody noticed anything happening in this particular location? And that actually is very, very quick in terms of reaction. So the real power of the Twitter sphere is immediate communication.
And of course, it helps in the journalism industry when we can get the story right away by tweeting.
Tweeting, that's right.
I got to get that right, Nick. And getting the story out as fast as we can. Nick, thanks so much. And don't forget, TV Connie. Twitter me at TV Connie. We'll see you next week. Doc Bontis.
Thank you.